Hi everyone, I'm Nadya and Nasywa from Academic Speaking A, and in this video I'm going to talk about developing arguments and presenting ideas. So in academic setting, it is not enough for us to only state our opinion. To truly engage in the meaningful discussion, we have to provide a strong and well-structured argument. So, before we jump into the deeper understanding about this topic, we have to acknowledge the concept first. Based on the definition, an academic argument is a reason and logical way of showing that the position is valid. It is not simply personal opinion, but it must be supported by credible evidence and sound reasoning. In delivering our argument, we also must ensure that our arguments are strong, right? But how can we make sure of them? So, strong arguments will be followed by these several aspects. The first one is claim. Claim is the main point or key points that we are trying to prove. And the second one is evidence. Evidence is a factual information such as data, quotation, statistic, and so on that were taken from credible and current sources to prove and to strengthen our claims. But we also must ensure that our evidence is properly cited and is relevant with the claims. And there are several types of evidence that we can use, for example, like scholarly research, empirical data and statistic, historical or contemporary examples, expert testimony, and logical reasoning. The next one is warrant. Warrant is like the logical connection between the evidence and also the claim, and it's explained about how or why the evidence supports the claim. And the last one is counter-argument and also rebuttal. It is like recognizing opposing point of view and responding to them respectfully and persuasively. For example, the claim is using him in English classroom helps students learn better. So we have to provide several evidence, maybe from previous studies that examine about the benefits and the effectiveness of gamification in English classroom. And not only that, we also have to wonder about opposing arguments. For example, like they state that some English teachers may wonder about the extra time if the gamification will be implemented in English classroom. So from this argument, we have to provide convincing argument as a rebuttal. And in delivering our arguments, we also have to use rhetorical strategies to create balance and persuasive academic communication, which includes ethos, pathos, and logos. So what are they? Ethos refers to building credibility by showing that we are knowledgeable and trustworthy, while pathos involves appealing to the audience emotion or value that make our argument more relatable. And the logos means using logical reasoning or clear evidence to support our claims effectively. After exploring about the key elements of strong argument, now let's move to the another important parts of this topic, which is step by step in developing an argument. So the first one, choose a debatable topic. So actually we also have to consider about topic being discussed. It will be better if our topic is debatable or controversial, which means that the topic is able to spark several different opinion or different point of view. And the second one, formulate the clear thesis. A thesis statement is a concise statement that shows our main argument or our main claim of the topic. So that's why by providing clear thesis, we also can show our stance. And the third one, research and gather evidence. Through evidence provided, we can strengthen our claim while maintaining the trustworthy. On the next one, organize our arguments. We also have to organize our argument into well-structured argument, which consists of introduction, body, and also conclusion. And the last one, prepare for objection, which means that we also have to consider about opposing point of view or counter-argument so we can prepare ourselves to rebut their argument as a rebuttal. So from those explanations, we can conclude that developing an argument and presenting ideas means more than stating opinions. It involves clear thesis statement, reliable evidence or sources, and persuasive technique like ethos, pathos, and logos. Not only that, strong argument must be followed by clear components, which are C for claim, LE for link to evidence, A for address counterargument, and R for rebuttal. By considering and organizing those elements, we can present arguments that are logical, convincing, and impactful in academic setting. So that's all for me. Thank you.